I want to show you how I built an infinitely rolling cityscape in just a few lines of code, no add-ons required. The first thing I did was create a cylinder. This provided the basis for our infinite terrain. Then I placed the object that will move over the surface of the cylinder. Instead of having the object orbit the cylinder, I just made the cylinder spin. No, not that way, but this way. Next came the question of how I would spawn objects on the cylinder. I thought about subdividing the surface of the cylinder and extruding the subdivisions up to create obstacles. This sounded complicated. I instead created an object that would act as a spawner. This spawner was located a fixed distance away from the cylinder and would look at the cylinder. The idea was that the spawner would randomly move from side to side and fire a ray at the cylinder. Wherever the ray hit the cylinder, I would spawn an object. I started off by having the spawner move randomly from side to side and spawn objects at its own location. Next, I tried to have it spawn objects on the cylinder's surface. Then I tried to align the normals of the objects with the surface normal of the cylinder. This is where it got a little weird. I noticed that the objects appear to curve around the seemingly invisible spherical shape. I checked the collider of the cylinder and noticed that the objects seemed to be aligned with that and not with the mesh. So I just got rid of the cylinder's capsule collider and created a mesh collider instead. With the mesh collider, the objects aligned correctly. Now I just had to randomize a bit and voila. And that's it. This is a pretty basic way to create a pretty simple, infinitely scrolling cityscape on an infinite plane. Thanks for watching.